All righty, we're
The
good.
Norfolk County Commissioners meeting Wednesday, December 9, 2020, 1 p.m. Zoom teleconference meeting on executive remote participation. The orders Thursday, March 12, 2020, Governor Baker suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law. As chairman, I hereby call the meeting to order. Commissioner Collins.
Present.
Commissioner Shea.
Present.
And Commissioner O'Brien is present. The meeting of Board of Examiners to certify the election results of Norfolk County Treasurer.
Yeah, yes,
Wait a
Mr.
motion.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
At today's meeting of the Board of Examiners within and for the County of Norfolk held in Dedham in said county on the second Wednesday in December, being the 9th day of the month in the year 2020, the properly attested and certified copies of the records of votes for treasurer for the term of 6 years voted for in the biannual election of state, district, and county offices held on the 3rd day of November 2020, having been duly transmitted to and opened and examined by the Board of Examiners agreeably to the requirements prescribed by our laws and found to be stated within. Whereby it appears Michael G. Bellotti of Quincy, Mass. has received the highest number of votes, is elected treasurer for the term of 6 years from the first Wednesday of January next until the successor is chosen and qualified. And certificate of election was duly issued to said Michael G. Bellotti, and notice was also given to the Secretary of State of the Commonwealth in conformity with the requirements of the laws of the Commonwealth. Witnesses stay in hand to 3 county commissioners. That is my motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Do I have a second?
Yes, second, Fran.
Okay, the motion made and seconded at the Board of Examiners for the election results for the Norfolk County Treasurer, who is elected Michael G. Bellotti, as recommended and stated by Commissioner Shea and seconded by Commissioner Collins. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. Thank you very much. Minutes of the open session meeting of December 2nd, 2020.
I'll make a motion, we accept the minutes of the December 2nd, 2020 open meeting.
Second.
There's a motion made and seconded to accept the minutes of the open session meeting of December 2nd, 2020 for approval. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. Do we have any public comment? Hearing no public comment, we'll move into Superintendent of Buildings, John McGowan.
Good afternoon, Commissioners.
Good afternoon, John.
We've had a very busy week since the last time I talked to you. We've had some issues and incidents with the COVID-19 and Brookline Court, Registry of Deeds, Administration, and Quincy. Again, it's been, we've done Quincy about 3 times now in the last 2 weeks. We've had to deep clean it and spray it, deep clean it, and last time I believe was somebody in Quincy was a court officer. And as you know, they're all over the building, so we did the whole building again. And in the registry, it was, one person that came down with it, it was an association with, you know, one of their people he came in contact with. But these are going to happen, and I know I told you this before, it's going to get worse, and apparently it is. And we're dealing with it the best we can, and we're going to keep on doing it the way we do it. We spray it, and we wipe everything down. I also spray every night, every Tuesday night and Friday night. I'm thinking about adding another night. I don't know, I might put maybe do it 3 times a week. But what's happening is, it's the same story like I told you before. If somebody at home is sick, and the people that work for us come into work, and then they find out later on that they test positive, and it's just going on and on and on like this. But until we come down with a regular procedure that we're going to follow, I know there's all different procedures in Quincy. It's something that we have to have one set rule for the employees. If you know, if the common sense is, if your people you live with are sick and go get tested, my belief is that you shouldn't come in until they get the results of the test, because I don't know what the rules are, all of them, because they're all changing every day. But that's basically what we've been doing all week, is taking care of COVID-19 issues. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you, John. Any comments from Commissioner Collins?
John, thank you for the report.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Shea?
I have 2 quick comments to John. Through you, Mr. Chairman. John, you mentioned that Tuesdays and Fridays you spray anyway, regardless.
Yes, we do.
And you had been in the past, like you'd go through all the administration office, a registry, wherever.
Yeah, we do all the buildings every Tuesday,
Okay,
Thursday,
that's
and
good.
Friday.
So that's
I,
preemptive. We're trying to stay ahead of it. Okay.
yes.
Now, when there's an incident in Dedham, and the county reports to the Dedham Board of Health, and then there's an incident the next day in Quincy, or it could be Rentham, it could be Brookline, we have to report to that city or town's Board of Health, correct?
Yes.
Are you saying their rules aren't the same? They're different in every?
No, Commissioner. I'm talking about the clerk courts. They have their certain rules.
Oh, I see, and then
Each
department
department.
heads, okay.
We all should be on the same page, you know. But
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and I know the first go-around, which we all lived through, was nothing compared to what's going on now. Even to make it personal, and I don't want to, my family and I are so far so good, but there's been a lot of close calls here, whether it be at my club or at City, Quincy, other things, and it's all around. So I agree with you. We have to have a different way. In other words, the Superior Court people can't treat it differently than the administration, differently than the Registry of Deeds. Now, I do know, because I've been talking to Michael a lot this week, you know, he had, without speaking to him, he had a call and tried to get everyone to go onto that call because it was Dedham related, and the Dedham Board of Health agreed to speak to everyone together. So maybe that'll help.
well, everything, you know, the more knowledge you gain from
Right.
people who are in the business, the better off we are.
But unfortunately, I agree with you. I think it's getting closer, which is my point. But I would never stop the preemptive strikes on Tuesday and Friday. I think it's to your benefit and to your credit. Thank you.
Well, I have 2 employees that, you know, my star guy is the guy that's putting the plexiglass up. I had to put him out until we find out how he tests. Put a stop on the plexiglass because that's where he was involved with that.
Right.
So I don't want to bring him back until he's tested negative, you know?
Okay, just a comment. I don't want to hold the meeting up, but
Okay,
I think it's good.
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you, John, for a good job, as usual. Well done. Appointments, we have none. Old business, there's nothing. Personnel matters, we have 2. One from the Aggie School and a hire, and one for change of address at the Registry of Deeds. Await a motion.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman, that we approve a notice of appointment at the Aggie School for an instructional aid class monitor, and then a notice of a change of address for an employee at the Registry of Deeds.
Second.
Motion made and second to approve the blue papers as presented for the Aggie School and for the Registry of Deeds. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. Payroll and expense warrants.
I have a motion, Mr. Chairman. I'll make a motion that we approve the county expense warrant 12-0221, the amount of $51,351.49. And secondly, that we approve the county weekly payroll 21-23 in the amount of $139,424.53.
Second.
There's a motion made and seconded to approve the payroll and expense warrants for approval for December 9, 2020, as indicated by the motion of Commissioner Shea. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. Bid openings, we have none. Contract awards, we have none. And we do have a Department of Transportation for the Commonwealth for State Highway Layout, number 8705. Do you want to speak to that, Director Mullen?
Yes, thank you, Chairman. Yes, like we received this request, I believe from the Department of Transportation, like on November 18th, and they actually have a layout, I'm sorry, they actually have like an alteration, as you mentioned, to a road layout in the town of Avon, that they are asking, the commissioners, to sign and approve. And with that, if the commissioners would authorize you as a chairman to sign, that would be great, Mr. Chairman.
The motion.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman, that we approve the Mass DOT State Highway Layout number 8705, which has been recorded in the County Commissioner's records. This action is in the town of Avon, and that the chairman be designated to sign for the county.
Second.
The motion made and seconded to authorize the chairman to sign the Massachusetts Department of Transportation State Highway Layout 8705 in the town of Avon. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. The amended 2021 second supplementary budget for approval. Director Mullen.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. As I mentioned in the memo in your packet, last week you approved a supplemental budget in the amount of $404,871. And there is a price increase here. There's a proposed increase in the budget that would bring an amended budget to $499,871.07. And that is based on, as I mentioned, an updated estimate. In terms of the funding that is anticipated to be needed to address the needs at Stoughton District Court. I have that for your review. I can approve them, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Commissioner Shea, you want to make a motion?
I do have a motion here, Mr. Chairman. I'll make a motion that we approve the fiscal year 2021 supplementary appropriation in the amount of $499,871.07, with $249,871.07 of said appropriation contingent upon the receipt of $249,871.07 in CARES Act funding from the Commonwealth, and provide further that appropriation and expenditure of these funds shall be considered one time only and shall not be included for calculation by any other department for updated county spending in fiscal year 2021. Now, I believe that first part of that about the CARES was in last week, but we've got the money, correct, Director Mullen?
No, we do not have,
Okay. Well,
no, we do not have
we'll
that
leave
as
that
of yet, but-
contingent, we'll leave that contingency in there. We have every expectation. And this is a
Yes,
amended motion from last week due to a change. I want to get on the record from an engineering report on some work to be done in Stoughton District Court.
yes.
Second.
There's a motion made and seconded to approve the
It's
amended
amended, right.
221, a second supplementary budget as recommended by the director and as made a motion by Commissioner Shea and second by Commissioner Collins. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed to this vote? Report of the county director.
Yes, and thank you, Chairman. And I also want to thank everyone, all of our employees, and especially John McGowan, and his employees in the maintenance. It has been a long few days, here in the county. In terms of dealing with the COVID, in all the situations that we've had to deal with in terms of cleaning, and the like. But I do want to mention there's been a lot of concern, about people, who have been contacts of others, who have tested positive. However, I just want to, actually affirm for the record, unfortunately, but only, in terms of, of the information that we have now, we only at this point have one employee, and I hate to say we have only one employee because that, our employee, as is every employee, a huge part of our team here in the county. However, we do have one employee who has tested positive. And then to be clear, all the other situations and all the other issues we have been dealing with, and actually, I believe working proactively to address, have been either contacts of others who have tested positive, or they have been a contact of a contact. And I just want to actually say that for the record. I don't want there to be any confusion, about actually where we are, and what we're dealing with, here in the county as well. We are taking, every single issue, every contact, any potential exposure, all very seriously. And as John mentioned, and as Commissioner Shea mentioned, we have been in touch and working hand in hand with the Dedham Health Department. And I really want to thank them publicly. Especially Lee Flanagan of the Dedham Public Health Department, and Jessica Tracy, who is a Dedham public health nurse. They have been, they've been incredible. They've been incredible to work with. They have been incredible, outlining and level setting. And making sure that we're level setting, all the protocols. There's a lot of opinions out there. How we all in every department, actually should be dealing with this. And how all the state agencies are as well. However, in terms of how we, as the county administration building, have been dealing with it, we, especially relating to the issues, as we face here in Dedham. We have been dealing with those issues based on the public health protocols that, have been implemented, being implemented in local public health departments here in Dedham and across the county. And I just wanted to emphasize that. Obviously, I think where we are, where we're going, we'll be dealing with all these efforts, for some time. However, we'll continue working as hard as we can to protect all of us, our employees, and the public who we serve as well. I just wanted to thank especially the Dedham Health Department And that is all I have. That has been really the lion's share, of our focus this week, Mr. Chairman.
All right, thank you, Mr. Director. The chair will wait to go, motion to go into executive session.
I'll make the motion, Mr. Chairman, when I find my,
This is in consideration of the contract for the Wollaston recreational facility.
I want to state it here somehow. I'll make a motion under the Mass General laws, Mr. Chairman, that we go into executive session for purposes of discussing certain matters dealing with the lease of the Wollaston Recreation Facility, and it will be returning to open session for purposes of adjournment after the matter is complete. This again is an item at the Wollaston Recreation Facility on West Squantum Street in Quincy.
I'll second the motion. And Mike, can we have Dick in on this? I think Dick should be allowed to be on it.
No, unfortunately, based on the, unfortunately, based on legal advice and the fact that Commissioner Stady has not been sworn in yet, we have to keep our executive sessions limited to those, unfortunately, who all have already been sworn in.
All right. So sorry about that, Dick.
All right, thanks for trying.
Commissioner Collins, this is Scott Lopez. As you know, soon to be Commissioner Stady,
Yes.
the attorney-client privilege is breached if third parties are present. So,
I got it.
Totally get
Okay.
it, totally support it. Don't want to jeopardize the process, so I will say, see you later for now, guys, and
congratulations, by the way.
thank you very much, Scott. Look forward to working with you. I'll see you at
Same
the
here.
Aggie meeting, the trustee meeting later on, correct?
Yes.
Later on. Okay,
Yes.
good luck, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner. Take care, Commissioner.
Okay, coming back to the motion, Commissioner Shea has made a motion that we go into executive session for the purpose of the lease at the Wollaston Recreation Facility, 357 West Squantum Street, Quincy, on executive session. Your vote. Commissioner Shea,
Yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
and Commissioner O'Brien, yes. We are now in executive session.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna, ask everyone, we do have another meeting at 1:30, so if you can go back into the waiting room.